Welcome to the Android course by Jwm Technology and Services. So let us begin and talk about the history that how Kotlin became the fundamental language for making Android apps. When Android was launched in 2008, so after the launch of Android in 2008, people started developing apps using Java, and along with Java, C++ was used to develop more complex Android apps. However, Java remained significant and the fundamental language for developing Android apps. Though Java is a user-friendly and popular language, yet it has its own drawback. Like syntax was too lengthy. One has to write lot of redundant code to perform even a small operation in Java. And at Google, they provided development kit for Android which could be used in already existing IDEs like Ellipse and IntelliJ IDEA. Then Google thought of having an IDE specially designed for creating Android apps. So for this, Google contacted JetBrains, the company which has created IntelliJ IDEA, and together they built Android Studio in 2012. So a separate IDE for Android was built in 2012 known as Android Studio. So in 2013, Google announced Android Studio to be the official and fundamental IDE for creating Android apps using Java. So the concern of having a separate IDE for creating Android apps was solved by introducing Android Studio. So now let us move on to our previous concern, that is the redundant code of Java. So the developers at JetBrains were also unhappy about it. So they came up with the idea of creating a new language which will be used to create Android apps and which will be easy, powerful and will not have redundant code. So they worked day in and day out to make it happen. Then finally, on 15th February 2016, they released first stable final version of Kotlin, the new language that they have made. Kotlin was an instant hit and it created a wave of excitement in the developers community and was eagerly and readily accepted by the developers. Then Google understood the power and popularity of Kotlin and used it in the field of Android development. And the performance of Kotlin in the field of Android apps amazed them. Therefore, Google at I/O 2017 announced Kotlin to be the fundamental language for Android app development. So Kotlin became one of the best languages to work in the field of Android app development. But still some users used Java for creating Android apps. So instead of hating the Java user, Kotlin brought them together since Kotlin is fully interoperable with Java. That is, Kotlin and Java together worked flawlessly. Now suppose if we have a mobile app in which 5 files are written in Kotlin and the other 5 files are written in Java. Then also your application will work properly. It is because Kotlin and Java over here are a family which work on the same platform. So this was all about the history of Kotlin and Android. So now let us move on and talk about certain terms. So target to Jvm, Kotlin is a cross-platform, statically typed, general-purpose programming language with type inference. Kotlin is designed to interoperate fully with Java, but type inference allows its syntax to be more concise. Kotlin is sponsored by JetBrains and Google through the Kotlin Foundation. So now what is JVM? A JVM, that is Java Virtual Machine, is a virtual machine that enables a computer to run Java program as well as programs written in other languages that are also compiled to Java bytecode. Then comes statically typed language. So what does statically typed language means? So the statically typed programming languages do type checking at compile time. This means that the language is able to tell the data type of any variable during the compile time and does not allow a variable to have values of different data types in a single program. So whenever a code is written in Kotlin, it is compiled to Java bytecode by the Java compiler, and JVM runs this bytecode and gives us the output.